Ever wondered about the factors that determine a child's sex, the mother or the father? But before we dive into that, it's important to clarify a common misconception. Sex and gender, though often used interchangeably, are different concepts. Sex refers to the biological and physiological characteristics that differentiate males and females. Gender, on the other hand, is a social construct related to personal identity, societal roles, and individual expression. Now let's understand the genetic factors that decide a child's sex. The answer is concealed within our cells, in structures we refer to as chromosomes. Consider these as the blueprints of life, carrying the vital genetic instructions that shape our existence. In every human, there are 23 pairs of chromosomes. 22 pairs are identical in both sexes, but it's the 23rd pair, distinguished as the sex chromosomes, that differ. Females possess 2 X chromosomes, while males have 1 X and 1 Y chromosome. These chromosomes are gifts from our parents, one from the mother and one from the father. Let's travel back in time to the moment of conception, when a father's sperm cell unites with a mother's egg cell. This union forms a single cell called a zygote, a mix of genetic material from both the parents, inclusive of 1 sex chromosome each. This is where the process of meiosis, a kind of cell division that takes place in the testes and ovaries to generate sperm and egg cells, plays its part. These cells carry a single copy of each chromosome, including 1 sex chromosome. While egg cells always bear an X chromosome, sperm cells can carry either an X or a Y chromosome. This, dear listeners, is the heart of the matter. The sex of the offspring is dictated by the type of sex chromosome conveyed by the sperm. If the sperm holds an X chromosome, it will merge with the egg's X chromosome to create a female zygote, XX. But if the sperm carries a Y chromosome, it produces a male zygote, XY. So, in this intricate genetic dance that establishes a child's sex, both parents have a part to play. The mother invariably contributes an X chromosome, but the father can add an X or a Y. Yet it's the father's sperm that carries the critical X or Y chromosome. The mother sets the scene, but the final act is determined by the father's role. And that, my friends, is the captivating narrative of how a child's sex is determined, beginning from the very instant of conception. We hope you found this information enlightening. If you liked this video, please subscribe now to join our community and give us a thumbs up to motivate us to bring more engaging, thought-provoking, and high-quality content your way. Our channel, MedSign Health 360, is crammed with numerous videos aimed at delivering crucial, latest, and systematic medical and health knowledge in a simplified manner for everyone's understanding. Our goal? To empower you for better health and a better life. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share them in the comments section. Stay tuned for more. Now that we've looked at the genetics, let's turn our attention to the physiological development that follows. The fertilized egg, now a zygote, starts to grow and develop based on the pair of sex chromosomes it carries. If the zygote has 1 X from the mother and a Y from the father, male development occurs. The Y chromosome triggers the formation of testes, which begins to produce testosterone. This hormone is the driving force behind the development of male reproductive organs, and later during puberty, it will influence the deepening of the voice, muscle growth, and body hair. On the other hand, if the zygote carries 2 X chromosomes, 1 from each parent, female development takes place. Here, the absence of the Y chromosome leads to the formation of ovaries. The ovaries produce estrogen, which is responsible for the development of female reproductive organs and the secondary sexual characteristics that appear during puberty. Now let's discuss the parents' contributions in this process. The father, through his sperm, provides either an X or a Y chromosome. If the sperm is carrying an X chromosome, the resulting zygote will have 2 X chromosomes, leading to female development. If the sperm carries a Y chromosome, the zygote will be XY, resulting in male development. The mother, on the other hand, always contributes an X chromosome through her egg. Whether the child is a son or a daughter, the mother's contribution remains consistent. So while it's true that the father's sperm determines the sex of the child, it's essential to recognize that both parents play crucial roles. The mother's X chromosome is a constant factor, but the father's contribution, X or Y, determines whether the child will be male or female. Neither parent is more important than the other. Both are equally essential for the child's development. So while the father's sperm determines the sex, remember, both parents play an equally crucial role in the child's development. Understanding sex determination isn't just academic, it has important medical implications. Let's consider genetic disorders. Certain conditions are linked to sex chromosomes, known as X-linked inherited disorders. They affect males more frequently because males have only one X chromosome. So, if a male inherits a faulty X chromosome, he has no second X to compensate for the defect. Hemophilia and color blindness are examples of such disorders. Now, let's move on to family balancing. Some families, for various reasons, may have a preference for a child of a specific sex. In such cases, they might choose sex selection techniques. These could range from sperm sorting techniques to more advanced procedures like pre-implantation genetic diagnosis. So the answer to who determines the sex of a child, the mother or the father, is both. But it's the father's sperm that swings the final decision.